Steam Next Fest was last week, and I compiled everything into one video, so I gotta go fast. 30 seconds per game. Let's go. Slots and Daggers is the first one. I had a lot of fun. I've been watching this come to life on Twitter the entire time. I love gambling. I like slot machines. I just played Clover Pit. I like that game a lot. And now I'm sitting here and now I'm playing slot machines with daggers and coins and healing. I like the quick time things that allow me to do critical hits. It's all great. I love it. I think it's fantastic. A little bit hard, a little bit difficult, but I think it is super fun. The game also looks really great. I like the rustic feel. I like the slot machine. It's kind of just all metal. I love how the little coins shoot out of the side. It's fantastic. The next game up is Cairn. I thought Cairn was going to be one of those streamer slot games because you're climbing a mountain, but then it hit me when I first climbed that after the tutorial. The game was like, well, now you gotta survive. Now you gotta climb properly. You gotta eat. You gotta drink. You gotta rest. You gotta rewrap your hands. It's all very immersive. I think it's super fun. The game looks absolutely great. I don't understand why she's climbing without any kind of like actual clothes on, but it doesn't matter. The game is super fun. You know I like my 3D platformers, and then you put a frog as the protagonist and you've got me hooked. Big hops, that's it. You're platforming, the movement is super quick. You are using your tongue to do puzzles and stuff. You are collecting coins. You're meeting this guy who wants to tell you that you could do anything in your life, but you just want to find your family. Very respectable frog, and you're just platforming, climbing trees and stuff, and just trying to find your family. Okay, I can slow down a little bit. Maybe it's going a little bit too fast. All right, but this game right here, been waiting for this for a long time. Skate story, that's it. You're skating. You're a demon that signs a pact, turns into glass, and you get out of hell or something like that, but now you're eating moons, you're doing tricks, and the camera angle is just right, so you can see the whole trick. It looks great. I'm still so excited for this game, and I think it releases in early December. Not a big tactics guy, turn-based, not a fan of it, but I tried 2 this week. This first one that's up is Smash It Wild. It's like a volleyball tactics game, and I had fun with it. You pick your team has 3 people, you play some volleyball. It kind of hits right though when they hit the volleyball for their turn for whatever ability that it is. It has some weight behind it. You also get to do a bunch of stuff for like training and shopping around for stuff, equipping stuff. It's actually really fun. Number 6 is BarrelRoll. Now I like deck builders. I love deck builders. And now you got me being a robot out to go get some cowboys, and the deck is actually the 6 shooters bullets, and then they all have some wild abilities like setting people on fire. It's turn-based. It's actually really fun. You get to shop for new bullets. You build up some funky ultimate meter and do some like really wacky gun stuff. It's great. The second to last game is a horror game because I have to play at least one spooky game. Is Void Hazard. It's kind of like this 2D but also kind of 3D spooky game. Reminds me a lot about Dead Space and Resident Evil. More like Dead Space, not necessarily Resident Evil. Anyway, you're moving around a ship, it's really dark, you're going down some corridors, and you hear some things, not necessarily humans breathing, and you gotta avoid them, you gotta get out of the ship, or something like that. I don't know how it goes, but it's scary and it's fun. Last but not least, we have the other tactics game that I played. It was called Dead Weight. Now, this is more of your run-of-the-mill tactics game. You have a wider battlefield, you have multiple people kind of hanging around, no volleyball required. I like the steampunk aesthetic, don't get me wrong, and I like the idea that if you die, you get to meet a god or something, you get to re-roll and pick some like roguelite related things. It was working out. I was having kind of a lot of fun playing it. I also really can't help that everybody is so hot in that game. I definitely only had enough time to play 8 games for this Steam Next Fest because I gotta do homework and stuff, but thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.